What is going on, guys? It is Hat Time Productions. Welcome back to the channel. First, I hope you're all having a great day. And fellas, yesterday was an historic day in basketball as Team USA defeated Team France to win gold at the Paris Olympics, and it was spectacular. I mean, this could be the greatest basketball tournament we have ever seen. Stephen Curry, ridiculous. He did it against Serbia a couple days ago, and he did it yesterday against France. I mean, it was probably one of the craziest sequences when he went for those 4 straight threes to end the game that I've ever seen in my life. So that brings up the question, after LeBron, Durant, and Curry win gold together, what if they played on the same team to finish out their career? Well, that is what we are going to be doing here on NBA 2K24. I'm putting them on a random team, and we're going to simulate to see how they would do together because they were so dominant in this Olympics. And man, imagine the super team of those guys. I mean, they literally are my childhood. I know they're a lot of your guys' childhood. I grew up with Curry, Durant, LeBron. It's going to be sad when they retire, but you just got to enjoy them in the moment. So listen, guys, right now, we're going to find out which team they will be on in this simulation. We're going to go season by season, see how things go. So it should be a long video, but very fun and entertaining to say the least. It's a different type of video, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Now we're going to find out which team that this big three will now be on. I want to make it fair, so I used a random wheel with all 30 teams. So guys, let's find out as we're going to spin this wheel right now which lucky team will get LeBron, KD, and Curry. And it's going to be the Orlando Magic. So you Magic fans, get LeBron, Curry, and Durant. So now we're going to put them on Orlando, but that's definitely crazy. They're going to be in the Eastern Conference. Here we go, fellas. The Orlando Magic's new team, led by LeBron James now at 38 years old. He's a 96. Durant is going to be 35 years old at a 96. Curry, 95-year-old at 35 years old. But their team, if you go down the list, is also very good. So this is a great team to land on them because they got a lot of depth with Banchero, Franz Wagner, Jalen Suggs. So, guys, we're going to simulate year one. Let's get right into it. So this is going to be the rotation for the Orlando Magic, now with Curry, Durant, and LeBron. Banchero is going to play the 4 spot, LeBron the 3, Curry the point guard, Durant's going to play shooting guard, which is crazy because he's 6'11". But guys, we're going to simulate to the end of the season here to see how they do in their first year. And so LeBron actually wins MVP with 19 points a game. Orlando had the best record overall, so you could see why he is the MVP of the NBA. And as we look at the Magic stats, obviously they're not going to be crazy because the ball needs to be shared. It's just like the Olympics. Nobody's going for like 40 points a game unless you're Stephen Curry, but Stephen Curry, 7.3 rebounds, which is actually really crazy at 17 points. LeBron with 19, Durant with 19. Franz Wagner pitched in pretty well. Banchero actually pitched in a lot, but in their first matchup, in their first year, will be the Milwaukee Bucks, which is absolutely crazy. I mean, this is the toughest first round matchup you could ask for. Damian Lillard and Giannis against this new big three. So guys, let's see how they do in their first series. And already in their first playoff series, they are facing some competition. They're up 3-2. They are now tied in Game 6. Milwaukee trying to force 7, and Lillard gets blocked by Wendell Carter Jr. Can the Magic, with this big three in their first playoffs, win this series in the first round? I still can't believe this Bucks team's an 8 seed. As Curry working on Lillard, these two players have met before in the postseason. Curry on the screen, step back, bang! They're gonna roll in a 2 with Stephen Curry. Big time shots in a big moment as Orlando looking to close out the series. Bucks trying to force 7. Lillard the pull-up jumper. Right back at him. It's good. Damian Lillard, when he's in the playoffs, is at another level. And we are tied at 140 in this shootout. 32 seconds. Fans are on their feet in Milwaukee. Can the Bucks get it stopped? And it looks like the Magic are going to go back to Curry. He's been their closer, but he gives it to Wendell Carter Jr., who will go to the free throw line after getting fouled. And these are some big free throws now. The pressure is on. And Wendell Carter Jr. on this Magic team is sort of feeling like a Chris Bosh, Kevin Love type of role. But then we see he gets the free throw. The second one is good as well. Timeout Milwaukee. They're down by 2. And now their season is on the line. Now that the timeout is over, you gotta figure they're gonna go back to Damian Lillard. Giannis has not touched the ball late here in the fourth quarter as Curry has a big task in defending from Damian Lillard. Lopez comes and sets the screen. Lillard around it. 3 on its way. Bang! Damian Lillard, the shot to save the season. Magic down by 1. No timeouts. Here is Curry the other way. Curry the paint. Curry bakes it in. The layup right back at him. Bucks 5 seconds. Lillard with 2. Lillard sets his feet and misfires. Orlando knocks off the Bucks. Stephen Curry, the game-winning layup. What a crazy dramatic finish in Milwaukee, and the Magic will beat the Bucks to move on. And what a way to start off their playoff era with a big 6-game victory. And as we look at the stats after the game, LeBron James with 33 points leading the way for Orlando. He is their guy, even though it was Curry late with the game winner, which was still crazy. Then we see Durant with 19 and 14. Durant has a crazy game. Wendell Carter Jr., 21 points. He's going to be big for this Magic team. I know you got the big 3, but he is going to be the X factor. Anyways, now on to the second round after Orlando wins it, and now Orlando will play the Philadelphia 76ers with not Paul George, of course, and Joel Embiid. This isn't going to be easy. This is going to be a tough one as well, so let's see what happens here in the second series of this era. As we go to Philadelphia, it is going to be a sweep as they will knock off the 76ers in Game 4, 122-102 in Philly. I thought the Sixers will give them more of a battle, but this series was dominated by this Orlando team with Durant, Curry, and LeBron James. And once again, Philly will fall before they even get to the conference finals. So we look at the box score. Eric Gordon actually led the Sixers, but we saw Paul George with a triple-double. Durant led the way this time, and this Magic team is so tough to guard. I mean, how do you match up against Durant, Banchero, LeBron, Curry, Wagner, even Jalen Suggs off the bench? But now the defending champs is in their way to the NBA Finals. The Celtics as the 2 seed only lost 1 game. This by far is going to be the toughest series for them, and it's actually been a really hard playoff run for the Magic. Milwaukee first round, Philly second round, and now Boston. They're going through the gauntlet, but can they take down the defending champs? It's going to be tough, but let's find out what happens in this series. Can you believe this? It's a Game 6, and Boston leads the series against this super team. And right now, Orlando's down by 4 as they give it to Wendell Carter, who cuts it to 2. But the Magic need a 4-7, and they gotta win here in Boston as the defending champs are looking to get back to the finals. This is the toughest task so far of this era in Orlando as Porzingis, tough shot, won't go. Rebound Banchero took the Magic down by 4, now tied up. Banchero with the ball, gives it up to LeBron. LeBron fell for 3. That's gonna be 3 free throws with 30 seconds, and all of a sudden, the Magic have a chance to take the lead. Porzingis can't believe it. And LeBron James, the biggest free throws of his Orlando Magic era, gets the first one. This one, though, is to tie the game. And guys, we all know LeBron has had some memorable playoff performances in this building, and now he has a chance to give the Magic the lead. The third free throw is missed. Rebound Al Horford. Boston a chance to end the season of the Magic. Who's gonna take the shots? They go to Porzingis. Porzingis gets it to go. Boston up by 2. These fans are going crazy. These Magic fans can't believe it. It would be a disappointing season if they don't reach the finals or win a championship with this team. And right now their season comes down to this. Need a basket. 11 seconds. Banchero has the ball. The screen. Banchero the drive. Got it! Not Curry, not LeBron, not Durant. Banchero does it. Here comes White the other way, looking to end the Magic season with a 3. No good. Oh my goodness, that would have been unbelievable. But guys, we got overtime in this great matchup between the Celtics and the Magic here in game number 6. Now in overtime, 46 seconds. Magic Celtics still tied, and Durant misses the go-ahead jumper. 40 seconds. Here comes the Celtics the other way. Porzingis has it in, stolen. Picked up by LeBron. Nobody in front. LeBron. Good. the king in Boston with a big-time basket, and the Magic are a stop away from potentially forcing 7 here in the conference finals. White, who missed a game winner then the regulation, goes to Porzingis, again Johnson Isaac, nothing there. Porzingis cut off nicely, swings it to Tatum. Tatum, working on LeBron, goes left, Tatum gets fouled. That seemed like a generous call from these refs here, so Jason Tatum has a chance to tie the game. He has 26 points on the night. The first free throw is good. Tatum scored the second. We are tied. Celtics looking to get a stop, but the Magic, if they get a basket, will win this game to 4-7. Boncaro has it. He tied the game in the regulation. Is he going to do it again? Boncaro with 3 to Wendell Carter. No, LeBron. Yes. It's good, but I don't think he got it off in time. And it looks like we're going to have to go to the monitor for this one because I honestly have no idea. He might have got it off, I don't know, but here we go with 0.1 seconds. It's still going off, and the buzzer's going to sound. That's going to be a no-good basket. Fellas, we're going to double overtime. What a game this has become in Boston. So, Celtics Magic still tied, and now we got double overtime. What a rally in double overtime by the Magic, and they will win in Boston after being down by 4 with 30 seconds to go at the end of regulation. They come back, save their legacies, and they will advance to a Game 7 here in the conference finals. The Celtics fans, they're just disappointed. They feel like they could have won the series here in front of their own fans, but ultimately, this series will go the distance. And we go to Game 7, 49 seconds to go here on the Simcast. Magic up by more than 20, and it is over. They come back down 3-2 and beat the defending champs to knock them out. I mean, Celtics, I'm a fan of them, but they should have closed this one out here in 2K. However, Jason Tatum and the Celtics fall. LeBron James, Curry, Durant, first year, the NBA Finals, nothing crazy. I mean, people probably predicted that, but they definitely had a tough East. But now they go against the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Finals. LeBron versus Kyrie and Doncic. This should be pretty interesting. So guys, let's see if they can defeat the Mavericks and win a championship together in their first year. LeBron, KD, and Curry in their first year together as teammates will win a championship as they defeat the Mavericks in 5 and celebrate in front of these Orlando fans. I thought it was going to be difficult, but it wasn't at all for this team as they get it done here in this simulation in year number 1. So how about that? This team looks to be unstoppable. They were down 3-2 in the conference finals, and they get out of there, beat the Celtics, and then beat Luka and Kyrie in Game 5 to win the championship. Now, there's going to be a big question. Will LeBron retire? Will Curry retire? Will KD retire? Or will they run it back? Because if they run it back, we're going to do a year 2 simulation on this video. But they're celebrating now with their home fans. How about that? As Kevin Durant will be your Finals MVP, but the Magic get the championship in their first season together. With this season being over, cross your fingers. Please don't retire any of these big 3. And they didn't. I don't see LeBron, I don't see Durant, I don't see Curry, but I do see Derrick Rose. And I also see Al Horford. Oh man, Al Horford, the legend, gonna be a Hall of Famer. Kyle Lowry also retired, but Derrick Rose, I know a lot of you Bulls fans or Derrick Rose fans are pretty upset about that, but the good thing is, we could run back another season in this video. I'm excited for that because no retirements. And let's check out the draft lottery. It's actually gonna be the next season after this season, so this will be the 25-26 season, and the Hornets will get the number 1 pick. I'm actually kind of curious to see what happens in this video. We're gonna keep along with the NBA as well, so let's simulate the draft. Obviously, we know the Hornets get the number 1 pick. I'm expecting Cooper Flag to go number 1. He has been the best prospect right now. I think everybody thinks he's gonna go number 1 next year if he stays healthy. But then we see the Hornets don't even take him. It is the Rockets who get him with the 2nd pick. Hornets, I'm sorry, but that could be the worst draft pick of all time. I mean, just not taking Cooper Flag. However, we see the first round of the 2025 NBA draft. Of course, this is the accurate rosters and the accurate ratings here on NBA 2K24. But again, we're following the big 3 in Orlando, but it's just cool to see what happens in the NBA. But guys, without further ado, let's head to year number 2. Year number 2, LeBron James, 1 year left on his contract. Durant, Curry, they have 2 more years, but you never know with player retirements. However, they came back. They want to run it back. Nobody wants to retire yet. They think they're still in their primes. Banchero's up to a 92 overall. How much has he progressed? But then we see the rest of the NBA. Kawhi Leonard's apparently on the Lakers with Anthony Davis and Rob Dillingham. So that's going to be interesting. The rest of the league, you see the Knicks actually get Reed Shepherd. So not much long in Houston for him. Larry Markin still on the Jazz. Christie still have John Morant. And Anunoby is on the Clippers. The Celtics, as we see the Cavaliers, the Bulls. We see the Bucks and the 76ers. But guys, trades could happen throughout the simulation. So these might not be the final rosters. However, guys, these are going to be the teams heading into the next season where the Magic are the favorites, of course. They want to run it back to back. But guys, this has been such a fun simulation so far. I hope you're all enjoying it. We're going to be going to year number 2 with these guys. So let's go. And the MVP goes to Durant this time. Last year was LeBron. This year's Durant. Of course, because they had the number 1 record in the NBA, 72-10. They were so close to that 73-9 Warriors team, but that just makes me think how good that Warriors team was going 73-9. But then as we look at the player stats for this year number 2, Banchero actually leads the team in points. Kevin Durant right behind him. Again, nobody's averaging crazy numbers because everybody's pitching in. If you could get 5 or 6 guys over 10 points average, you're going to be dominant. And that is what we're seeing here with this Orlando Magic team in year number 2. Of course, led by Paulo Banchero at a 93 now. And let's see their first round matchup, as the 1 seed will be the Brooklyn Nets. And honestly, I have no idea who is on the Brooklyn Nets in this 2025-2026 season. So it's going to be Zach LaVine who leads the team. I didn't know he was in Brooklyn. Schroeder, don't connect. So, I mean, not a bad team at all, actually, but not great as well. So let's see what the Magic can do here in year 2 of their first series. Year number 2 postseason begins with a sweep in the first round as they will defeat the Brooklyn Nets. Zach LaVine in this team, I mean, it just wasn't enough as the Magic make it look easier. They're looking to go back to back as they won last year against the Mavericks, and will knock off this Brooklyn Nets team 124-104 in game 4. LeBron is 40 years old, guys. 4 years old, having 31 points in an elimination game. I mean, he's just unreal. I mean, I hope he doesn't retire in this simulation, also in real life, of course. But anyways, on to the second round after sweeping the Nets. They will play the Pistons. The Pistons win in 6. They're the 4 seed. Let's see what Detroit has. They do get some bonus. I didn't see that. And Cunningham as well progressing. So this should be an interesting series. I don't think they're much different than the Nets, but let's see what 2K thinks here in the second series of year number 2. Oh my God, I almost broke my computer. Overtime basketball in Detroit. It is game 4 where the Pistons are trying to survive their season. Magic looking for another sweep as Cunningham gives Detroit a 2-point lead. Under a minute to go in overtime. Can the Magic rally, win this game, and win this series? Well, let's see what they got. Stephen Curry has been pretty clutch so far in the simulation. Gives it up Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope with 11 seconds. Then Wendell Carter in the paint, but they go back to Curry. Swing it. Opens Durant. How do you leave that man open? That is just too easy. If I was coaching the Pistons right now, I would bench Tobias Harris for that defense. And we are tied once again. 37 seconds. What a game this has become. Detroit putting up a fight as Cunningham in the paint. Tough shot won't go. Sabonis the tip. That will fall. Unlucky bounces there from the Pistons. And the Magic, what a chance to take the lead. Here is Durant. Durant in the paint. Durant missed it. Rebound Carter. He's got it. Magic up by 2. Like I said, Wendell Carter Jr. becoming a Chris Marshall, Kevin Love type of role on this team. And now with 10 seconds, Pistons season on the line. Cunningham against Curry. 5 seconds. Screen from Sabonis. Cunningham bounces to Sabonis. He got it to go. Tied with 0.8 seconds. Looks like we're going to double overtime. Lester Durant hits it and it's gone. You've got to be joking me with that shot. I don't know if he got it off in time, but if he did, that would be legendary. Let's go to the monitor and look closely. I mean, this is so far away from the basket. And with 0.0 seconds, it was still in his hand. And so another call that is inches away from winning the game for the Magic will end up being no good and we got another overtime in this game 4. And this ends up going to triple overtime as we're simulating toward the end. I just want to get it over with to see what happens here. And 171 to 164 is a victory for the Magic. They will close out on 4, but what a game number 4. Definitely down on the wire. Durant at 45. LeBron with a triple-double. I mean, how are these guys still doing it? They're still running the league in almost 40 years of age average between these big 3. Then we see Curry with a triple-double, 16 assists. I mean, guys, this is actually crazy. Imagine if this happens in real life in the next couple of years. They still bring up these numbers. I don't see why not, but oh man. Eastern Conference Finals run back from last year against the Celtics, who took them to 7, and they ended up beating the Heat. Let's see, the Celtics added Klay Thompson. Listen, this is going to be the toughest series so far of this video. Boston, Orlando, running it back. Who will go to the NBA Finals? I have no idea what to expect, but let's see what happens here in the simulation. And as we go to Boston for Game 6, the Magic will beat the Celtics. So the Celtics back-to-back years will face the Magic in the Conference Finals, and back-to-back years they lose. It just seems to be too hard to beat this team when they got all the momentum, so the Celtics will fall. And do you break up Jaylen Brown and Tatum? I don't think you do, because this Magic team is just too good. That's the only team they lose to. But anyways, Durant, Curry, and LeBron are on their way to another Finals appearance. And just like that, back-to-back years to the NBA Finals, and they will match up against the New Orleans Pelicans, who beat the Mavericks in 6. So let's check out this Pelicans team. Oh wait, I didn't tell you guys, this Pelicans team traded for Anthony Edwards. So they now have Anthony Edwards on the team, which is absolutely crazy. That's probably why they got to the championship series. So this is going to be a really, really interesting series because this Pelicans team is deep and they got superstars. Well guys, can the Magic go back-to-back, or will the Pelicans shock the world? Let's find out. This series goes the distance. Only the second Game 7 for this Magic team in this era. And right now they're down by 1 against the Pelicans with 50 seconds here in Orlando. Can the Magic go back-to-back, or will they fall in the championship as Durant over Zion gets it a full 43 seconds? Magic take the lead. The Pelicans are going to ruin this team's back-to-back celebration and destroy them as Anthony Edwards off the mark. Rebound. Here come the Magic, up by 1, looking for the dagger. Curry has it. He's been in these situations before. We haven't seen much of LeBron as Curry throws it away. A huge turnover. Here come the Pelicans on the break. Ingram to Williamson. Williamson gives it up, and now it's Edwards. Step back. Puts it in. Anthony Edwards from downtown. Pelicans lead 15 seconds. Can you believe this? The Magic need a basket. No timeouts. Shot clock is off. Durant with it. 7 seconds. Looks like Durant's gonna take it. No. Swings it. Carter to Curry. Curry with 1 for the championship. It's off the mark. And the Pelicans ruin this Magic team simulation. Not every video's gonna end with a fairy tale, apparently, because the Pelicans stop on the parade, and there will be no back-to-back with this trio. And Anthony Edwards the game-winning shot to give the Pelicans a championship. And now the question, was that LeBron James's last game in the NBA? Was it Durant's? Was it Curry's? I mean, we saw them run it back after winning last year, but after losing this one, it might be over. We're going to have to go into the offseason to see what these players decide to do, as the Pelicans are your 2025-26 champs. So Zion wins the MVP, but we want to get to the player retirements. Let's get there right now. Cross your fingers. Please don't tell me he retired. Let's see. Oh no. LeBron James retired at 41 years old. Unbelievable career. 5 NBA championships. And that's going to be the video because there is no longer a big 3 in Orlando. I think, honestly, if they would have won last year, he would have stayed another year, try to go for the 3-peats. But we have to check out the jersey retirements and the Hall of Fame inductees. No surprise, LeBron gets there also. I didn't realize James Harden and Westbrook are retired from the NBA as well. But LeBron, he's officially done, in my opinion, the greatest player of all time. I'm not just saying that for the simulation, I'm saying that in real life, but we see they retired his number in Miami and Cleveland. I actually thought they might retire it in Orlando just because they won a championship with him, but we see the rest of the jersey retirements. However, what a fun video, man. It's gonna come to an end here. So guys, that's gonna wrap up today's simulation. I hope you all enjoyed it after we put LeBron, KD, and Kerr on the same team. That was so much fun. I really enjoyed making this. If you want to see some more videos like this, comment down below ideas. I'll be sure to look them up. But anyways, I appreciate all you for watching. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you in the next 2K simulation as we out for today.